we good now, or... There we go. Not a good start.
Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, this team has embraced proving people wrong all season. After they started the year unranked, now they have put themselves in a position nationally to possibly make the college football playoff.
Typical EA. I thought maybe I was going to get snow. 47 degrees. Round two. introduction, man.
Carolina. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part. They're trying to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, Dave Hall, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Cardinals head coach. This is obviously a huge matchup. With a 5-game winning streak on the line, they understand that they are facing one of the best teams in the country. A top 25 matchup. He's been warning his team all week at practice. Do not take them lightly. They want to be 1-0 after this week and keep the streak alive. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Tar Heels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jennings.
This is a solid kick.
He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll start on the ground. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll
Forgot you
take
got
it
that
as he
shifty
gets
back.
out to the 24.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They give it back to him. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's eyes on Brown. Right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week. Defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
Nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman, just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Rob at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll throw on 32. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
55 under.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And on to Brown. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Slots it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fields the punt. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. To see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle it?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Possession from their own 20. Press shutted down, it's going up top. Back's got it on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking, right, like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit. Just remind them they have to play those screens.
All over him immediately.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for balls?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on after the hit. It'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking up the football, being physical, setting the tone of this football game.
This drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Finds his target down the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further. It'll be a short pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter.
Feeling you sometimes they get like quick sheds.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Using his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Floats it out in space. Oh, he's got some space. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hall. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. Trying to establish the run. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Got an alley. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Tar Heels in the hurry up. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. To the air, it's Chambers. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jennings. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They'll run it. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Got it, looking for first. He stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Tennessee taking on the number 9 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Texas A&M in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. The screen, he can go. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And he gets it away.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Complete downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead.
Yeah, And see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Fighting off the defender. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the
Caught, and he's got room. Discards him with the stiff arm. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the gun. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Put 6 on the board. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll line up to go for 2. Quarterback will keep it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Well, the performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the third quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got to move on the return. At the 30. He's at the 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, North Carolina. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And how about the defense coming up huge? It looked like this was going to get really, really close, and they do what they do, man. Make that one big play, Palmer. Force not only the turnover, and then take it all the way back to the house. They look like they're about to give up points, and then all of a sudden, they get points of their own.
And that was a bad decision by the quarterback, too, David. I get it. You're trailing on the scoreboard, but you got to know you can't get it all back on one throw. He threw that into traffic. Give the defense credit. They were where they needed to be. They didn't just pick it off. They took it to the house and added insult to injury.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. This could end up being the biggest drive of the game. Down 21-0, you have to keep it from getting out of hand. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nice play to knock that one down.
Well, we've seen this all night long. The defense closing in on these throws. The windows are constricting so quickly. It's been a tough night at the office for this quarterback, and he gets another one knocked to the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Plows through the defense. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't get him to the ground. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Isaac Brown looking for room on the left. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he almost had a pick.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
On 3rd down, here's Brown. Breaks into the open. The 20, 10, slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit hole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Toss sweep to the right. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. A safe ball on the wide receiver screen. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Hand it to the back. Surged ahead for a couple there, it'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Off to the races. He's at the touchdown Cardinals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's caught. It's McCoy. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Hand off Isaac Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UNC! The defense putting points on the board. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Deep in the end zone, it's Jennings. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. They're all over him.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for room. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Stealing a score on special teams. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision. And you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
He'll bring it out. It's Jennings. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. One more time, it's Brown. Makes the tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Again, it's Brown. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.